Hello and welcome to my show. And so today on the show, I want to talk about something very important. And what I want to talk about is welcome to my channel, sorry. And today I want to talk about something very important. You see, in our world today, there are lots of people who are married already and they went through lots of heartbreak before they finally got married. Some people never went through any heartbreak whatsoever and they are married, happily married with the first man that came to them, that proposed marriage to them, you know. And there are some that went to like 5 people proposed to them and they had to make the choice of choosing one person out of the whole people that came to them, and then now they happily married. So now heartbreak is not a joke. Heartbreak is not a joke. It's like building your hope up and then dashing it down, throwing it down. That is what heartbreak is all about. So if I go further, let me get a bit, a bit comfortable, you know. Okay, I told you this is my kitchen, didn't I? Or didn't I? Okay, so maybe I forgot to tell you it's my kitchen. This is my kitchen. I'm reaching from my kitchen today. So today, today's topic, I want to talk about what to do in times of heartbreak. When there's a heartbreak, what do you do? Now, your hope are built up. A man has proposed to you and wants to get married to you. And of course, the woman, once you tell her, oh, I want to get married to you. Oh, like she wants to tell her best friend, although it's not advisable to do that. She wants to tell her family, she wants to, maybe even your case has passed just friend, just saying, I want to marry you. Maybe they have already introduced themselves to your family, and your family member knows this person. And you've been dating for maybe 1 year, 2 years, and there seems to be nothing happening. And then all of a sudden, you have this heartbreak. How? Maybe the man says, no, right now I have to cut off this relationship. I don't think I want to marry you anymore. At this point, your friends already know him, your sisters already know him or her, your family already know him or her. What do you do at this point in time? So that's what the topic of today is all about. What do you do? It's a very delicate situation. It's a situation that no woman should find his or her, nobody should find his or herself, him or her. A woman or a man should find himself or herself. No, you shouldn't find yourself in such a situation, So maybe you are young, you're 25, and then you say, okay, to someone, to a man or to a woman, and then you guys are in the relationship, and all of a sudden they call it off. At that point in time, because you are engaged to him, a lot of your male friends or your female friends already know that you are both going to get married at that particular point. And then comes this heartbreak. He says to you, he doesn't want you anymore. What do you do in such a situation? 1, cry if you feel like it. Don't say, I'm a man, a man is not supposed to cry. If you feel like crying for that girl that broke your heart, my dear brother, go by the side. Don't allow everyone to know that you cry. Cry your eyes out. Tears has a way of liberating your heart, liberating your mind, clears off your head, it's clear off all the clouds in your head. The tears are the clouds in your head. So when you cry, it just clears it out. So cry if you can, and if you want to. Then if you are a woman, do the same. Cry if you want to. Don't say, oh no, I must play strong. I must prove to him that I am I don't feel it. I don't feel the pain. No, my dear. Cry. Don't cry in front of people. Go by a secret place, cry your tears out. If you even feel like pouring it in front of him when he's, like breaking it up, cry it in front of him. It doesn't, the world does not come to an end if you cry in front of him. And then, number 2, delete all memories of him or her. Delete all memories. I don't want to tell you details on how to go about that. But you are matured. You know exactly how to delete the memories of him or her from your mind. Don't think of him or her anymore. Because it's finished. It's finished. The word is finished. It's over. The more you think, the more you keep memories of him or her in your heart, the more pain you will feel, and the more, tears, unnecessary pain in your heart for nothing. And you will no longer be thinking forward, you'll be thinking backward. So, my dear, delete all memories of him or her from your heart. And then stop hoping for reconciliation. Don't say, hey, I'm going to walk past his house. I'm going to walk past her house dressed nicely and walk. It's not so, my dear. It's not. If he or she has forgotten, he has broken up with you, it's finished. Don't say, I want to reconcile with him. I want to do this. And so I want to dress nicely and go show myself to him or show myself to her. No, he already know you. So it's not your dressing. Breakage or a future, spending future with somebody, wanting to spend an internal future with somebody doesn't depend on he's wearing dress or he's not wearing dress or he's not. No, don't do it. Don't try to show yourself around that person just to attract the person all over again. No, don't do it. So stop hoping for reconciliation. Number 2, stop pity party. Stop pity party. Anybody that sorry for what happened the other day. I saw what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Oh, hello. I'm over it. You already cried your tears out in the first place. So don't allow anybody to pity party you. Don't join their party of pity. Don't allow anybody pity you. This advice I'm giving also goes out to people who are divorced. People who have been divorced, it is not in their power to be divorced, but it happened. So they couldn't help the situation. The same advice I'm giving to you is a bigger heartbreak. Divorce is a bigger heartbreak. So if you had a heartbreak before getting married, my dear, it is better than you getting married and then being divorced. Because that one, lots of documents will be flying left, right, center, and then even lawyers will be going up and down, busybody, very strong on your side and very strong on the man's side. When you guys were meeting for the first time, there was no lawyer, but as soon as you say divorce, all the lawyers start coming from every corner. So please, stop hoping for reconciliation. And stop pity party. Don't pity yourself either. Don't pity yourself. It is not your fault that it happened that way. After all, this man or this woman once told you he loved you. Even if he didn't tell you he loved you, he stayed with you. That's already a greater statement to say, I love you with the mouth. His action has already shown that he loves you. Maybe you have kids, you have children. That's a greater love even. So don't say, hey, he didn't tell me that he loved me. He did this to me. No, don't pity party yourself. Don't pity yourself. Don't say, oh, it's because I'm not yellow, or I'm not green, or I'm not purple, I'm not pink, or my hair is like this, or my hair is like that. No, it's not that. It's a thing of the heart. So, take your good self out after a heartbreak. Take your good self out. Take yourself. Go out there. Go eat. You like restaurants? Go eat in a restaurant. Enjoy your life. It is better with friends. If you can get a few girlfriends. I know in times of trouble, many friends turn enemies. So, but if you are in a good friendship, most friendships that are good, they will stick with you in times of your problems. So in times when you have a heartbreak, call your friends. Let's go out. Take a drive. Go around town. Clean all the restaurants, eat nice food, Italian food, Dutch broths if you're in Germany, and then if you are in the US, take a burger, and then maybe you are in London, fish and chips. Just take yourself out. Make sure you're feeling happy, with your friends, and rejoice all the time. And if you are the person, if you are the type that likes going to church, go to church. Wherever gives you happiness. Be happy, rejoice, sing and dance with brothers and sisters. Don't keep it in your heart. Sadness in the heart can cause a little sickness even. So don't keep it in your heart. Just rejoice, be happy, and forget it. It's just like any other thing. It's just like any bad incidents that used to happen to people in life, that are even worse, but they still survive it. So please rejoice, be happy. Come and watch the show. That's why I always smile in my show, because there are a lot of sad things going on out there. So watch my show and be happy, rejoice, and listen to what I have to say. Okay, and then the next thing, reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. Now you are packaging for the next outing, because don't say, I won't date anymore. I won't, like some girls, I will never talk to a man anymore. Or a woman, or a man, I will never talk to a woman anymore. No, don't let it be so, because the whole earth is full of different kinds of people. Good people and bad people. Maybe he chose his own path to take. You might be a good person. It's not like he's a bad person or she's a bad person. No, it doesn't just work for you guys. So don't take him as an enemy. No. Don't stoop to that level of taking a human as an enemy. No. The devil is the enemy. It's not human being that's the enemy. So reinvent yourself. Is it new clothes you need to buy? Buy them if you've got the money. But if you haven't got the money, don't even stress yourself. If you need a new hairstyle, go do a new hairstyle. Reinvent yourself. If you need to go to school, further your education. Get busy. That brings me to the other point. Say, get a busier schedule. Get a busier schedule. Don't even, they say an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So don't give the devil any chance of bringing sorrow to you. Oh, he break up with you. You know why? Because your head is too big. Because your nose is too big. Don't you see Jennifer Lopez? How nice her body is. How nice her boobs are. No. Just reinvent yourself and get busy. When you are busy, no noise from nowhere. You're just doing what you have to do. And there, God can bring somebody as well to you. A new person, beautiful, a woman, a man, handsome, and hardworking as well. And then the last one, get on your feet and do it again. Date again. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't say, let me go on the sofa. No, I cannot do this anymore. I can't allow any other man. Be wise though in your next dating. Be very wise in your next dating. Be very wise in your next dating. Don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. Don't stay in one relationship for 10 years, or 2 years, or 3 years, or 5 years. No, don't do that. If a man is serious to get married to you, if a man is really, really out there and is ready to be with you for the rest of your life, my dear, it takes just a few months. How much can you study a human? How much can you know of a human? You cannot know a human, everything about that person for just a few, even 5 years is not enough to study a human being. You can see some people, they stay together for 10 years. But as soon as they get married, one year after the marriage, they don't want to be together anymore. So it is not about how long you stay in a courtship. No, please don't waste your time. If you're a girl, especially, biological clock is ticking. Don't let yourself be taken over by he promised to marry me. Self-pity or self-devaluation. Respect yourself. Take your shoulders high. Say, I am important. If he wants to, you tell close your mouth. Say, he will think. When he think, no, he won't think. Tell him, this is what I want. Tell him straight. In as much as he came and said to you, he loves you, he wants to get married to you. When is the date? Make it fast and quick. What are we wasting time for? You're wasting time for what? What are you waiting for? I want to ask you, brother, what are you waiting for? Sister, what are you waiting for? Get married if that is what your desire is. Instead of being in that courtship forever and ever, you know. But if your desire is not to get married, because the Bible says you can marry and you may not marry, it depends on what you want. So if your desire is to get married, my dear, get married quickly in that relationship. Don't stay in the relationship for 10 years, in 10, 15 years. And after that, there's a heartbreak. It's always very bad. You know, so that is my story for you today. I wish you all the best. And it's still winter here, although it's a bit lighter now. Spring is here, and we're getting ready for summer. So the summer months are coming and we're so happy. You know, there are some countries that they see the sun every day. They don't know the value of that heat, you know. Then here we are. When the sun is coming, we are like, hey, there's actually a celebration. You know, they are, at least the sun is coming out soon. So that's all I had to say to you today on this show. So don't forget, love yourself. Don't, never look down on yourself as a woman or as a man. No, love yourself. That is most important. And goodbye. That is the end of this talk and this show in this channel today. And just a quick reminder, heartbreak. Don't play with it. Rejoice. Don't take it as don't put it here. Just throw it. Like Obama used to say, just over your shoulders, throw it off your shoulders and move on. If you ask people who are married today, most of them went through heartbreak, but today they are successfully married. So believe that yours is also that way. So God bless you. I love you. Like Italian people will say, Tanti baccia boy. Ciao. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Be nice to the people around you so that God can be nice to you as well. Okay? Bye. Bye bye.